7 tactics to destroy a narcissist and make him rot in prison. Going to court with a narcissist can be a pivotal decision, with outcomes ranging from the best to the worst. Exposing a narcissist proves challenging due to their persuasive abilities and knack for convincing others of their innocence. Successfully navigating this requires true skill to stay ahead of their manipulative tactics. It's crucial to anticipate that the narcissist will paint a narrative where everything is your fault, blaming you for ruining their perfect life. Narcissists excel at convincing others that the victim is the one to blame for disrupting their seemingly flawless existence. While judges and juries may claim they can spot a narcissist easily, the reality is often more complex. Effectively exposing a narcissist in court might involve a combination of a skilled lawyer, a determined victim, and a vulnerable narcissist. It's essential to acknowledge that court proceedings can be deeply invasive and personal, offering a good chance to challenge a narcissist. This video aims to guide you through various strategies to beat a narcissist in court. First and foremost, maintaining composure is key. Avoid reacting to anything the narcissist says during the proceedings. Despite the temptation to respond to absurd claims, it's highly advised to remain calm, demonstrating to the judge and jury that you are in control of your emotions. Reacting strongly in court may lead the jury to believe that you're the one displaying narcissistic tendencies. The strategy for undermining a narcissist in court involves demonstrating your ability to accept criticism and acknowledging your imperfections. Striking the right balance is crucial. You shouldn't appear emotionless, but maintaining composure is key. Lawyers typically guide victims to present a composed demeanor, while strategically expressing moments of sadness when appropriate. Finding this equilibrium is essential, as the jury often observes the reactions of both parties to assess the true dynamics. Lawyers aim to provoke narcissistic rage from the opposing party, showcasing moments where the victim is genuinely affected by the situation. This emotional response serves to reinforce the victim's status in the case. Another effective tactic is having lawyers ask suggestive questions that challenge the narcissist's facade of perfection. Narcissists are keen on maintaining an image of flawlessness, and lawyers exploit this by crafting deposition questions designed to expose vulnerabilities. For instance, questions about the narcissistic spouse's capacity for empathy or their communication with the children can elicit revealing responses. In divorce court, lawyers strategically use such questions, particularly those focused on the well-being of the children, to trigger narcissistic rage and highlight the true nature of the narcissist. Lawyers aim to pose questions that challenge the credibility of a narcissist's original statement or other witness accounts. The strategy for undermining a narcissist in court involves spotlighting their faults. Lawyers work to convince the judge and jury that the chaos resulted from the narcissist's behavior and that the victim is genuinely the one wronged in the case. In cases involving children, lawyers seek to demonstrate how the narcissist's actions have adversely impacted the children's lives. The legal team actively looks for signs of aggressive behavior, understanding that the jury often requires tangible proof of dealing with a true narcissist. Crafting precise deposition questions becomes crucial in sparking the necessary revelations. A vital aspect of defeating a narcissist in court is thorough documentation. Lawyers value evidence in various forms, including texts, emails, and letters directed at the victim. They seek documentation of any verbal or physical abuse and scrutinize for indicators of manipulation or proven gaslighting. Recording every interaction, especially those initiated by the narcissist outside the courtroom, holds significant importance. Lawyers stress the need to document any attempts at contact, emphasizing the recording of phone calls. Narcissists might not anticipate their calls being recorded, leading them to make threats or engage in verbal abuse, unknowingly putting themselves at a disadvantage. Lawyers actively seek negative communications to consistently keep the narcissist in the spotlight, underscoring the importance of witness statements in building a solid case. Ensuring that at least one person who personally witnessed or heard the victim's abuse provides a crucial foundation for the case, and their statements should be thoroughly documented. Another effective strategy for defeating a narcissist in court is meticulously recording any attempts at contact by their friends or family. If the narcissist employs a third party to establish contact, lawyers prioritize obtaining the third party's name and relationship with the narcissist for further investigation. Now, let's dive into tip number 4, involving friends or family who have witnessed the abuse. As previously mentioned, lawyers highly value external witnesses, understanding that, more often than not, there is at least one person who has seen or heard the abuse. Whether they witnessed gaslighting, heard incriminating phone calls, or observed physical marks on the victim's body, these individuals play a critical role in the trial. Lawyers encourage them to step forward with any documentation, photos, marks, or text messages exchanged between the narcissist and the victim. This wealth of evidence can significantly strengthen the victim's case. Narcissists may not be aware that their abusive behavior is known to others. Involving external witnesses can be a powerful strategy to disrupt the narcissist's expectations, creating a sense of vulnerability. This approach is particularly effective because narcissists generally dislike outside interference in their relationships, often believing it was solely between them and the victim. Moving on to tip number 5, the silent treatment. Narcissists thrive on attention, and they detest being ignored, dismissed, or made to feel unloved. Employing the silent treatment is a potent method to dismantle a narcissist in court. This tactic turns the tables, as it is something they commonly use on others, but intensely dislike when it is applied to them. Refusing to succumb to their dramatic tactics can leave narcissists anxious, wondering about your thoughts and emotions. It denies them the attention they crave, potentially triggering distress and narcissistic rage. This reversal, making the narcissist experience the same emotions they inflicted on you, becomes a valuable strategy for lawyers to break them down. The silent treatment puts them in an unfamiliar position of being out of control, frustrating their desire for attention and potentially leading to an emotional outburst. In court, the narcissist may lash out, blaming the victim and claiming things wouldn't have escalated if the victim had followed their instructions. This public display reinforces the narrative that the narcissist is typically in control of the relationship, corroborating the victim's truth. Now let's delve into tip number 6. Demonstrate to the court that you are done being bullied. Narcissists abhor feeling inferior and resist individuals who don't submit to their authority. By showcasing in court that you are done with their dominance, you not only convey this message to the court, but also to the narcissist. Seeing their significant other assert independence in front of others can deeply impact the narcissist's self-esteem and composure. Their confidence falters, especially when they witness your growing self-assuredness. When you take charge and fight back, the judge and jury can observe a shift in the narcissist's behavior, manifesting as snippiness, excessive talkativeness, and a conflicted tone of voice. Lawyers guide victims on using the right tones, exhibiting appropriate body language, and responding effectively to dismantle the narcissist in court. Lastly, tip number 7. Seek therapy before the trial. Consulting with a therapist before the trial and discussing the relationship dynamics can be a powerful tool in defeating a narcissist in court. Therapists can provide impartial and accurate assessments of the situation at home, offering insights into whether the victim truly exhibits signs of narcissistic abuse. These expert opinions carry significant weight in court, supporting the victim's case against the narcissist. The unexpected move of seeking professional help can catch the narcissist off guard, especially if they never anticipated the victim reaching out to anyone. When an expert witness, such as a therapist, conveys their professional opinion on the negative impact the narcissist has had on the victim's life, it strengthens the victim's position. This strategic approach helps lawyers paint the narcissist in the worst possible light, enhancing the chances of presenting a compelling case. If you found this information valuable, explore related videos for more insights. Don't forget to leave a comment saying, "I subscribed," and will personally respond to your comment.